This bumhole should be a garbage woman already cause she loved to recycle stupid shit. She go through more cycles than a pair of ovaries, but she running out of eggs to drop. For over a year, she would cycle through the
Grease series,
then
money donor shit,
to saying she's
buying subs,
to this stupid shit.
everything on YouTube's.
And this genius thinks she cracked the case and this channel be Leona's because apparently she the only person on YouTube who has a
Sense of humor.
and who know how to edit, and who didn't like the cross-eyed life roach. Apparently, Leona is the only one with all three of those things in common. Everything else this channel has done has shown it's not her, like when the cross-eyed life roach's mother passed away, they hid all their videos, and wrote this post saying how they put their videos on private. And as you can see, someone wrote in the comments under that asking if they got something from her current live on April 1st, 2023. But Leona did a whole live explaining why she be having trouble feeling remorse for this whole on April 3rd.
So I'm just watching nonsense, and I didn't watch MGL's live, and I've been away, so I missed a lot. Clearly this weekend, like I'm catching, people send me clips, obviously, and I'm catching like bits and pieces of things on clip channels, whatever I can. So I'm trying to, I do know, and her mom unfortunately passed away, and I'm having trouble. Like, I can't even say sorry for your loss, because I am sorry. I'm sorry about the situation, and I'm sorry for her family, and everything. But like for her, I'm having trouble finding the sympathy in my heart. And I'm like, I don't want to speak about, like, look, dude, I went through this shit, okay? Twice, both parents. And, with my mom, I will say it was a lot harder for me. I love my dad, but I just had a different type of connection and relationship with my mom. I'm trying to be respectful in the sense of, like, I wouldn't want somebody to, do anything to me while I was going through that, because I had a very hard time with it. At the same time, though, I couldn't even socialize with people at that time. I just didn't have it in me, especially in the days after her passing, I can't relate, bro. Like, I can't relate with whatever the fuck it is that she's going through. And to be honest with you guys, after knowing of this person for the last 5 years and watching her in various different situations and the way she's handled things, even I still had some type of hope that she would have some humanity, or she'd be humbled in some way by this type of loss, because it's one of the biggest losses you could ever go through in your entire life, losing a parent, the people that brought you into this world and made you who you are. Like, I am fucking shocked at her lack of, I don't even know. And everybody's going to be like, oh, well, she, everybody grieves differently. And that is so right. That is so 100% right, And I totally fucking get it. I totally get it, But what I just watched on Nonsense's channel, I am just fucking mind blown, dude. And, at the same time, I can't really find it in myself to go that hard after somebody when they're dealing with such a tragedy, just because it's, I wouldn't want to hurt somebody like that. But like, I think to myself, all the fucking horrible things she's done to people while they've been grieving, and that kind of changes things for me a little bit. She's been absolutely terrible to people that not only are grieving, but just going through all sorts of different things in their lives, whether it's personal family issues. Okay. Alicia lost her brothers, and she was horrible to Alicia after that. Kim.
And she clearly continued to talk about her on her own channel. So why would she hide videos on her alleged troll channel but talk shit about her on her regular channel? But this didn't clue this idiot into the fact that this channel clearly ain't hers. The biggest clue of all is when this channel started to go after her friend Alicia sometime last year. That didn't clue this fucking moron into the fact that it's not her channel. In fact, this fucking idiot doubled down and turned it into some type of conspiracy that she was trying to get Alicia off YouTube. Dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. That's why Blue Balls be where she's at in life. I mean, this the dumbest theory I ever heard. So since she cannot prove anything else she say, she back to this shit. She going to die on this fucking hill. So yesterday, she take this random clip from this channel and she post it and right under it.
Troll accounts, CPS calls, and a fresh start.
Fucking idiot. Apparently in her head, this proves something.
I took all the drugs that she is on. I took hydroxycut, I took Atipax, and I, at one point, did cocaine. And the only thing that makes you act that way, and it wasn't just the jaw, it was her face, just her face, her reactions, how she was acting. Like that, she's on a substance that's illegal.
You would know. It seems old habits have come back to you.
It's just not worth it. If you feel like you're going to be targeted being in a chat, what you do is create an alt account and go in from the alt account. So that way, and don't put a name on it. Create like a alternate name, like something that will not be significant to you. Like I would never do anything science or NOLA because obviously that's what I'm about, science and NOLA. So I would create something like Wisconsin Lady.
Teaching people how to troll, lady?
This shit's so stupid. She clearly talking about making an alternate account to talk in chats so you don't feel targeted. Not teaching people how to troll. This person be stretching shit like Blue Balls be doing.
Something like that. So that way they can't pin it back to me.
That's interesting to say now, isn't it?
But if you feel targeted and you really want to participate in chats, just create an alt. You know, so that way people won't target you. Because they are targeting people.
Who is they? Maybe if you wouldn't troll people to make them think it's someone else. This wouldn't be happening. This is Alicia Clinton, who has said numerous times she always says what she needs to say from her own live stream.
Yeah, butter stick. You know, steak lady for me.
How about hot dog? Lots of use of the word lady. For someone who never calls anyone lady, or would ever use a phrase such as, thank you lady, ha 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 ha.
What the fuck this person even talking about?
Hey, pugs.
I saved the most alarming clip shot for last.
So this is now Jen, her Taco's wife. This is a group message, okay? Between, let me see, group between May Jen and one person. Sorry, there's a number up there. Oops.
Whose number is this?
Who the fuck's voice is this who's even talking?
Alicia Clinton, is that you?
Okay, so she says you saw it and all. She was just, let me see.
CPS should be at her house right now, not when the shit is out of her system. Alicia Clinton, what is this with being involved in a group message where the planning to call CPS on someone happened? Are these fake, too? If I were you, I'd want to be muley, too. Strike the clip channels down showing everything public you have done. I'm sure you will find a way to strike this, but at least people can see the whole picture of who you are and what you willingly participate in. Silencing people that are observing your public behavior and calling you out says you are desperate to hide any evidence. Like CPS calling on others, from everyone. It has been a great time entertaining all of you.
Sorry, but this shit was just straight up stupid. Who the fuck even know what they was talking about in that text or why? This was a dumb video. Proved nothing and no one got CPS called on them. But I find it real strange Blue Balls be over here trying to point the finger. It kind of remind me of this.
Did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the file?
No, she's given us just a very quick briefing, and in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen. And I would say that, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden, we went through years of that.
Same finger pointing going on, but here we are a few weeks later and...
He stole her. And by the way, she had no complaints about us, as you know. None whatsoever.
The more he point fingers, the more guilty he be looking.
My channel will soon be cool-aided by Alicia Capone Golightly Clinton. I'm sorry, Fresh Burgundy Fart. It doesn't seem my channel will be around for the second annual Shit Subscriber Award.
We supposed to believe Blue Balls ain't Fresh Start, but Fresh Start seemed to forget they was trolling in that chat. And that is why that channel called them out. They was real salty about it even when they started the Burgundy Blue page.
Just as triggered by me and immature as Slobster and selling the exact same narrative. Let's hear your voice everything in YouTube's.
This hoe got some nerve asking other people to hear their voices and then trying to call them a pussy. Hoe bye.
Where's makeup mobster been hiding? Hiding in the bathroom with a voice changer. Only one person trying to sell Mim's innocence and slapping up attention from the subs she's lying to.
Meanwhile, this hoe been blocked by Zero Jules, Sapphire Jules, Blank Screen, and God knows how many other creators. In fact, the only chat they can talk in is the purple skanks. I guess they is all Leona too, right? I love that they is surprised more than one person has made the connection to them being fresh start. It must mean everyone who think that also must be Leona. Blue Balls You is a straight up fucking clown. You really need to find a better hobby. Go put your red nose and big clown shoes on. Your detective skills be as good as the purple skanks.
There's the car. Where'd the car go? There's no way there's a bridge like right here. I mean, that's just weird. I don't believe there's a bridge. I think this car just disappeared into thin air.
Several days later.
Doobie-doobie-doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Doobie-doobie-doo, where are you? We got some work to do now.
Kristina, you a fucking idiot.